Get in on the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. Action.
Who's got it better than us?
Oh! We got some Chargers football in here today, baby. Let's go! Bolt up, Bull fam. It is time for Jackson Dart to take the field in his very first NFL game versus the Chargers. We'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. What's crazy is that I'm actually like a fan of Jackson Dart. Thought he played well in college. Of course, we got a nice little sample size of some of his throwing with Trey Harris. Now it's time for him to make his debut in the NFL. Wish him all the best, just not this week. Let's go, baby. What's going on, everybody? Let's take a look at the chat here real quick, dudes. What's going on? Who we got in here? We got Rick H. Town. We got Saint Rasso. We got King D. Lloyd, Charger, Kansas, Envy Talent, Indiana Jones of the Indianapolis Colts, I presume. Chaos. Now is the time. Edwin. Good to see everybody in the chat, man. How's it going? Tom, Honecker, Edwin. Thank you guys so much for being here. First $5 holla of the night dropping in. We got, but against me, you're ineffective. Can I say that more epically? But against me, you're ineffective. Yeah, go Superchargers. I'm at the Giants game with my dad and uncle. Hey! Who are Washington Steelers fans. And we really need to win this game. Chargers, let's go, baby. $5 holla. Hey, have so much fun, dude. One of the best memories you'll make with your family will be at ballparks, including stadiums for your NFL teams. Cannot wait to take my young one at some point to SoFi Stadium, man. It's something that we've been waiting on, that I think we're getting close. Tobria with the cast ad. What's going on? Matthew Dahl. By the way, thank you so much. Tobria? Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Matthew Dahl, 53 months. What's up, director? Game day, no traps. Let's make the quick rookie quarterback first start look like a quarterback bolts up baby. Let's go. The Nathan Peterman treatment is what everybody's hoping for, right? Good to see everybody in here, man. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. It's going to be a fun one, dude. As we get into this game, I got to throw you guys some information here, okay? First off, last call for anybody who wants to get in on Underdog today, dude. Oh, I got a whole bunch dropping today for this game. I went a little bit crazy. Maybe shouldn't have gone as crazy, but went definitely pretty crazy on the picks today. Let's see. That's going into the 2 o'clocks. And then I got a whole bunch of boosted ones up here, too, to keep in mind for. And keep in mind, you can still get in after the game kicks off, which is actually about to happen right now. We got a whole lot of stuff to pay attention to. I'm super high on Omarion Hampton today. I think Omarion Hampton's going to go Omarion Ham. Ton. A ton. He's going to go ham a ton today. As the Chargers are taking the field offensively to start this series and this game, Justin Herbert versus the Giants. Again, there's certain weeks where I'm going to go pretty far into the Chargers, and this is going to be one of them, man. Very exciting. Lots of boosted picks. Now is the time. Let's get into it, baby. Chargers' first drive of the game on offense. It's going to be a flag. We looking at a false start? False start on the Chargers. Now let's get you guys the score bug while we're waiting. There we go. Chargers. Mekhi Becton out. Jamari Sawyer, I think the one called on the false start. We got ourselves a 1st and 15. What's up, Hugo the doorman boss? 1st and 15. In motion's around Gadsden already in here. Look, Herbert was looking his way. He's going to fire over the middle instead, and he's going to find his man, Keenan Allen. First reception of the day. And that's another entry I could not ignore. For whatever reason, Underdog just keeps putting Keenan Allen at 4.5 catches, and we just keep eating, man. Keenan Allen, first play, first reception for number 13. 2nd and 6, just like that. Here comes the first play by Omari and Hampton. He's going to get tripped up at the line. No gain. 3rd down coming up. Chargers have some options here. It'll be 3rd and 6. Chargers relatively good in 3rd down situations. Let's see if they can make it happen here. Third and 7. Justin Herbert putting QJ in motion. He's going to look his way. And, it was in and out of the hands of Ladd McConkey. No! He looked up before securing the catch. And it's going to be 4th down. You will not see that often. Ladd McConkey hits him right in the hands. He looks up at the linebacker, bearing down on him, and drops the football. That is going to be a 4th down. Chargers are going to have to punt this one away. The punt is up, and it's going to be fair caught at the 10-yard line. Nice punt by J.K. Scott. And Jackson Dart will take the field for the first time. Crowd is hyped up. They've been waiting for this rookie to hopefully rescue him from the woes of Giants quarterbacking for a while here now. Here comes 1st and 10. Giants' first offensive possession. It'll be a carry for Scatterbo. And Scatterbo's going to pick up a solid 5-6 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 5. We're looking for some big plays from the defense. Come on, D. Here comes the first flyer for Malik Neighbors. And it's going to be flagged on the Chargers. Oh, dude, who was it? I think Tarheeb Still got caught up in Malik Neighbors. Never turned around, and we're going to see a PI. It's a spot foul, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Giants, now at the 30-yard line. Oof. Oof. Although on the replay, I'm going to say Neighbors had a little bit to do with that play as well in terms of a little extra. Here comes the next play by Scatterbo. It'll be a pickup of 2 this time. Giants now at the 32-yard line, 2nd and 8. Chargers defense needs to clean things up here a little bit. Here comes the next play, 2nd and 8. Dart's going to go over the middle, finds Malik Neighbors, picks up about 6, and it's going to be 3rd and short now for the Giants. There we go. Scadaboo's going to pick up the first down. Man, dude, we all remember Scadaboo. We all wanted this guy on the Chargers at one point. Physical running back, angry runner. We've been seeing that all season long so far. And the Giants are nearing midfield after that run. Chat's worried about a trap game. Gotta be diligent. Here comes another run by Scadaboo. Scadaboo! Oh, my goodness. Picks up 15, 16 yards and a first down now in Chargers territory. Scadaboo is probably, outside of Malik Neighbors, their best opportunity to get this ball moving, and they're going on the ground hard to start this game. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's pick it up. 1st and 10. Scadaboo already to 23 yards. No, excuse me. That was the wrong stat. Already a nice pickup of yards this game. Here comes Jackson Dart on the QB scramble. He's going to pick up, 9 yards on that carry. Giants are moving. Bend but don't break, Chargers defense. Giants now in Chargers territory in terms of maybe field goal range. They had a game plan against the Chargers this week, and it's run, run, run as fast as you can. Derwin James. Oh, what a nice play by the Giants. Derwin shot off the edge. He wrapped himself around Cam Scadaboo only to look up and see it was a QB keeper. And it's a first down, Giants. Yeah, soft start so far. Chargers defense looking a little bit suspect. Offense not off to a good start either. Got to find some momentum. Momentum all Giants to start this one. 1st and 10, Dart. He's going to step up, fires underneath, hits Malik Neighbors. And it's a pickup of 14. Dude, Giants already in the red zone. Whoo! Jackson Dart. Darting one into Malik Neighbors. I know all you Malik Neighbors fantasy football managers are singing his praises right now. We've been waiting to see Neighbors pop off this season. I got a bunch of trade offers for him in my big league. That wasn't happening. 1st and 10. It's Dart. He's going to take off on the ground. He's got some space. Jackson Dart into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Woo! Rough start for the Chargers. Absolutely brutal. Giants shoot out the gate. Jackson Dart picks up his first career touchdown. And it's going to come in form of a QB scramble up the middle. Excellent block by Cam Scadaboo on that play. He had Dayon Henley wrapped up. And Jackson Dart darting to the end zone for his first career NFL touchdown. Oh, dude. Oh! Chargers defense, what are we doing? We got to clean this up. Not a good start. Chargers defense, I think 5th or 3rd in the league in terms of points scored per game, points allowed. And they are off to a very bad start here, just 4 or 5 minutes into the game, and we got our first touchdown via the Giants. Woo! Jackson Dart looking good. Jackson Dart looking good. Chargers got to wake up a little bit, find some momentum of their own. Wow, dude. Yeah, that's tough. Watching the replay, Chargers defensive line not seeing quite as much as they did in previous weeks. Not looking good. Cam Scadaboo already up to 27 rush yards on the day. Big yikes, y'all. Chargers need to get on the field and answer. Just me, aloha. What's up, dude? How we feeling in the chat? A little nervous? Yeah, I'm seeing it, man. Everybody worried about this trap game scenario. Well, yeah, we definitely something to keep an eye on. The Bolts, it feels like they've had a few games now where it takes a couple quarters to get revved up. I don't really like that, but the Chargers have turned into more of a fourth quarter team, which is something I never thought I would say as a Chargers fan. We were a fourth quarter team for a long time, but for all the wrong reasons. Now, give me 1 second here, folks. I'm going to refresh my thing here. I don't know about you guys. My broadcast was seeing all those pixel things where it like gets stuck to the screen. I feel like that fixed it. So the Giants will jump to an early lead here. That's going to be 7-0 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. But also keep in mind that the Giants get the ball at half. Bolts need to adjust, find some answers on the ground. Cam Scadaboo is just running all over him, and then Jackson Dart with these quarterback runs is going kind of crazy. Normally, I would say our answer to that is Deion Henley as a spy, but holy cow, Cam Scadaboo with that nice block gets him into the end zone. Here comes the next play by the Chargers. It's a return down at the 26-yard line, and Justin Herbert needs an answer here on offense for the Bolts. Was it Kamani Vidal that returned it? Yes, it was. Kamani Vidal, the returner on that one. Y'all, don't worry about it too much. Put your feet up, have some fun. This is a Jim Harbaugh team. They'll figure it out. Let's do it. This is a Jim Harbaugh team. Let's not forget that. It's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert on the play action's got to throw on the run. It's going to be Gadsden, the intended target. It'll be 2nd and 10. And the Giants, one of their strengths on this team has been their pass rush. Abdul Carter, Thibodeau. Who was it on that one? It was Brian Burns, of course, another edge rusher. Forces the throw by Justin Herbert, goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10. Herbert, quick throw underneath, finds Quentin Johnston. And it's going to be third and 6 now after a 4-yard gain. 4-yard gain. Again, the Bolts have been more or less really good on third down this season. Have the Giants figured something out versus this Chargers defense or offense? We'll have to wait and see, dude. 3rd and 6. We need a conversion here. We're looking for Ladd. We're looking for Keenan. Gadsden has already got his first target of the game. Justin Herbert stepping back. Steps up into the pocket. Oh, the ball is deflected. It's 3rd and 6. He was looking, I think, for Ladd McConkey. The ball deflected at the line. Lucky it wasn't intercepted. It got a good 15 yards out. But number 97 of the Giants would get a hand on it. That's Dexter Lawrence. There is a flag, however. Flag on the play. Are we about to see another flag on the Chargers? Usually, this means it's going to be something that the Giants are inclined to decline. Oh, illegal contact on the defense. Let's go! That's an automatic first down for the Chargers. We needed that, man. Hey, how many times have I said this? Penalties can swing momentum. It can work against you, but it sure as heck can work for you as well. It's Holland who gets called for the illegal contact. And the Bolts, luckily, get to continue this drive. Oh, yeah. Lad McConkey completely wrapped around the hip. That's a good call. 1st and 10. It'll be another Hampton carry here. Hampton keeping his feet going. Picks up a nice gain of 5 or 6, but there's another flag on the play. Good run by Omarion. Let's see if it holds up. Omarion Hampton looked like he only got 2 yards, ends up being 6. But it's coming back on a holding call. 10-yard penalty. Chargers now at 1st and 20. Zion Johnson on the holding call here. And it's a good call. He's got his right hand firmly on the jersey of 22. It's Phillips. It'll be 1st and 20. Zion Johnson, who's more or less been playing pretty good this season, makes a big mistake there. 1st and 10. Trips at the top of the screen. Aronde Gadsden, the tight end at the bottom. Wouldn't be surprised if he hits him on a corner here. Herbert looking, fires underneath. It's going to be an Omarion Hampton reception. It'll pick up about 4. Nice defense by the Giants. And it'll be 2nd and 17. Man. Tough gains out here. Corey Odenbo. Thank you for the $2 holla. Giants playing with some fuego this first quarter. Chargers need to find some momentum fast. Just like we were talking about penalties working for you, they worked against you as well. 2nd and 18. That's a tough hill to climb. Play action, Justin Herbert. He's got a lot of pressure. Goes down. It's Thibodeau. And that's going to be a 3rd and forever coming up on the Chargers. Not good, dudes. Not good at all. The Giants' pass rush, formidable. Probably the 2nd best pass rush we faced this year. Obviously, the Broncos being number 1. But holy cow, they got options everywhere. Thibodeau, Burns, Lawrence, Abdul Carter. 3rd and 18. Herbert's got to let this one fly. Oh, he's going to take off. Herbert's got some space. Gets a block. Rounds the corner. 1st down, Chargers. Turbo Herbo turns it on. And that's a big 1st down, Bolts. Yo! Justin Herbert on 3rd and forever picks up a 24-yard run. Joe Alt is hobbling off the field. Herbert, pressure, throws it, incomplete. $76 is in the chat, dude. Oh my goodness. I hope he's okay, dude. Second and 10. Austin Deculus in at tackle. And it's offsides. Herbert can make this thing a free play, and he does. He's going to hit Conklin for a gain of about 8. And here's the flag on the Giants. That's got to be offsides on the Giants. 5-yard penalty, still second down, 2nd and 5. We have got to keep an eye on this Joe Alt thing here, dude. I'm gutted. Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. Luckily, Deculus looks pretty good in his first game, but Herbert's got to throw it on the run again. He's going to hit Quentin Johnston, but it'll be too far out of bounds. 3rd and 5. Oh, my gosh, dude. We're going to have to pick up this screen game. We're going to have to pick up something. Oh, dude, I'm physically ill right now. I'm physically ill right now. Joe Alt is on the cart. Herbert has not had a chance to throw in a clean pocket since he's been gone. Herbert's got to toss it up. Looking. Lad McConkey, incomplete. I don't know if they're going to hit him with the flag here. Talk me off the ledge, chat. That Joe Alt news, it's got me shook. It's got me properly shook. And the Bolts got to punt this thing away again. Here comes the punt by the Chargers. Nice punt. Oh, it's going to be down at the 1. Inside the 1. Let's go, J.K. Scott. 16's in the chat for our guy Scott, dude. That's as good as it gets. What a punt. I need y'all in the chat right now. I need lightning bolts. I need 76s like crazy, dude. We need some good news on Joe Alt. Losing Rashawn Slater. Losing Joe Alt. Losing Mekhi Becton for this game. I mean, that is so brutal. So brutal. Oh my goodness. We really need the defense in this game because that Justin Herbert in the last, I mean, even before with Joe Alt in the lineup, he was getting a lot of pressure, and now it's looking a lot worse with Joe Alt out of there. Great, that's the one big strength of the Giants is that pass rush, and it's not looking good. Nanya, yeah, with the $2 holla, I see ya. I see ya. Oh, man. Yeah, 76s, dude. I don't even know what happens at tackle behind these guys anymore. Deculus was like the 3rd or 4th string. You know what I mean? Absolutely insane. It would probably be Pip. No. I don't even know. We need some good news on Joe Alt, dude. It's a long season. It's week 4. We need our left tackle. We need our left tackle. 76 is everywhere, please. We gotta get some good news on him. I doubt that we see anything until after the game, but we need to see something. Something good. Yeah, we need him. We need him big time. That offensive line is just taking hit after hit after hit after hit. Absolutely gutted. Timothy with the 5. Can we please trade for some linemen? Please also trade for running back 76. 76 is in the chat. I don't know if we have a choice at this point. We got to at least sign somebody. At the 1 yard line, first carry by Singletary. Is that right? Yeah, it is. He's going to get just outside of the end zone. And it's going to be maybe a gain of a yard. Maybe it'll be second down. At the Giants 2. Tim, thank you so much for the $5 holla. We're going to try and get better at tweeting with you guys. 2nd and 9. It'll be another carry. Oh, a broken tackle. Luckily, Derwin was there to clean it up. It's going to be 3rd and 6 inside the Giants 10. Matter of fact, I think they're just on the brink of the 5 yard line. What happened to Alt exactly? It looked like somebody fell down on him, on his leg, but we don't know. Burrell, when I heard Dart was starting, it felt like a trap game. I hope not. I really still feel like we have the better situation, obviously. But that Alt injury, that makes me sick. 3rd and 6. Thanks for the $5 haul there, Burrell. Jackson Dart's going to be looking. He says, move over here, receiver, and he's got somebody. It's a first down at the 22 yard line. Darius Slayton. First and 10 Giants. Play action. He's going to hit number 17. And, oh, nice tackle. Tarheeb still. That's no gain on the play. No gain. 2nd down and 10. Come on, defense. We got to get this going, dude. The defense... I hate to say it. They're going to have to pick things up. And if it were me, dude, I'm putting the ball in the hand of Omari and Hampton as much as I can. Individually, he can make up some of the yardage we're going to be missing from our pass game. Because Justin Herbert, just every single time under pressure. 2nd and 10. It's Dart. Looking. He's going to go deep. Incomplete. Looking for number 18 of the Giants. It'll be 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. That was a close one on St. Just. Luckily, there was some jersey tugging by the receiver as well, so we're going to get a no call. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Come on, man. We got to get off the field. Defense has got to get off the field. We need to start building some momentum on offense somehow. Jackson Dart, 3rd and 10. Backing up. He's going to step up. Thinks about taking off. He's got pressure behind him, and that's a sack. It's Tuipulotu. Tuli. Thank you. Is that Tuli's first sack of the season? He's been really good in generating pressure. Was that his first sack of the season? We needed it right there, dude. 4th and 13. Here comes the Giants punt from inside their own 15. And Chargers, again, certainly could use good field position here. Who do we have returning? We're looking for DD. It's Tarheeb Still. Going to pick up a nice chunk of yards. Bolts are going to start this thing. At the 35-yard line. That's right. Davis is inactive. That's right. Thank you. Davis is inactive this game. A little banged up. So we're going to see, I don't know, a combination of something. We already saw a little bit of Kamani Vidal. Tarheeb Still in that return. Chargers now start around the 35-yard line. Got to find something on the ground, dude. I think the ground game is where you go. The Giants rank among the bottom of the league in terms of run defense. Great pass rush. Run defense blows. I truly believe we got to get the ball in Omari and Hampton's hands. Yeah, Herb cannot keep taking hits the way he is. Herb cannot keep taking hits. Hate that dart guy. This game, yeah. This game, yeah. I'm pulling for him after this game, but this game, yeah. It's a good start for the young guy. Envy Talent $2 holla. Thule sack should be called tea time. Little Mad Hatter action on the animation. I can already see it, right? I can already see it. Rattlesnake Jake with the 5. Everybody chill. Love you guys. You're freaking me out. It's still early. Yes, it's still very early. It's still a tall and steep hill to climb for the rookie. He's looking great so far. I'll say that. He's looking pretty good. But the Chargers, their biggest thing holding them back right now is that offensive line. If they can find a way to supplement that somehow, I think we can get this game back on track. But they got to settle in. They got to figure it out because it's something that I'm sure they were really hoping they wouldn't have to plan for. Joe Alt is a big deal, dudes. It's a pretty big deal. Just started watching. So the Giants ground game looking pretty good. They were able to score on the Chargers via QB run by Jackson Dart. Nice first pass by Justin Herbert. Quick out. That Johnston, who picks up a solid, I'll say 6-7 yards. Oh, they're going to say 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. But the Bolts, big update. The Bolts playing without Joe Alt right now, who got carted to the locker room. He walked off the field, and then they brought the card out. I'm sure that's in the back of every Chargers player's mind right now, especially Jim Harbaugh. Here comes the first run by Omari and Hampton this drive. Nice run, shoots up the middle, picks up the first down and a 5-yard gain. What's up with Keenan Allen? They put him out there. Yeah. Keenan's already got one reception, but the Chargers are going to have a really tough time throwing this football now that their 2 starting tackles are both not playing in this game. Corey, got to win. I'll ride around KC on my motorcycle wearing a Herbert jersey if we do. Let's do it. Just be safe. Herbert, under pressure immediately. Scrambles, is going to throw out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Throws it away, 2nd and 10. Eric Black.
Are there any other channels for any other team in the league as popular as the director? Or are we just lucky to have the biggest football fan
That's
page
awful
on
sweet
YouTube?
of you, dude.
Also, dude, Alt is out. What?
Eric, dude, thank you, man. I needed to pick me up. I'm not going to lie. I'm still, like, my stomach is churning. Everything is uncomfortable after that Joe Alt injury. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Big love to our guy, Eric Black. Here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's looking, fires. It's batted and intercepted. What? Dexter Lawrence is going to return it all the way to the 1. What happened? The camera panned over. And then when it panned back, Dexter Lawrence had the football. He was running away with it. Lawrence, who got double teamed. Oh my goodness, gets a hand up there. The ball gets batted in the air and it falls right back into his hands, and then he just takes off. Big man running. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, my goodness. First career interception for Dexter Lawrence. Our O-line, dude. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know if you can put that completely on the O-line. They did double team him. That Dexter Lawrence got his hand up there, and it just so happened to fall back in his arms. That's just so unfortunate. 1st and 10, Jackson Dart. False start, Giants, luckily. We'll push him back a few. The Giants looking to go up 2 possessions in the first quarter. First and goal. It's Jackson Dart taking off, and he'll get tackled after a pickup of about 1. It'll be 2nd and goal. And that's going to likely take us to the second quarter. We still have a lot of football left to play, man. I'm sure, like a lot of the players and the coaches, we got to push past that Joe Alt injury. But holy cow, that's a big one. That is a big, big problem. Especially in this week's particular versus this week's particular opponent. Looks like the Giants definitely have something in Jackson Dart. We knew their pass rush was pretty good. Outside of that, they've been pretty unspectacular. But it's the Achilles heel of the Chargers right now, not having any O-linemen. It's bad. It's real bad. First things first, Chargers defense needs to take care of business here. Bend but not break. I mean, 10-0 is not great either way, but you got to keep this within range of the offense, who are going to be, again, clawing their way back into this one without their starting left tackle. 2 starting left tackles. It'll be 2nd and goal when we get back from commercial, but holy cow. Rotten luck, dude. Still 3 quarters of football left to play. Lots of time for the Chargers to figure it out. That's the one thing that keeps me going in these moments and in these times, is that we figured that Jim Harbaugh knows what he's doing in terms of adjustments. We've seen it over and over and over again. We need it right now so badly. Corey, welcome to the crew. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. $10 holla. Cloudy rainy day
It's a cloudy,
in
rainy day in
SoCal.
SoCal. But you know what cloudy rainy days can bring. Lots of lightning
I like
bolts.
it.
Bolt up.
I like it. Matter of fact, let's follow in West Side's footsteps here. Let's see some lightning bolts in the chat, man. We need some mojo. We need Michael's special stuff. We need something right now, man. Lightning bolts in the chat. We need some good juju. It's been a lot of bad juju to start this game. We need some good juju. 2nd and goal. It'll be a handoff to Scattaboo. Scattaboo! Holy cow! Good tackle by Cam Hart. Scattaboo one-on-one. You think it's over, and Cam Hart takes a low angle Swipes the feet of Scatterboo. The only way you're going to get him to the ground. And it'll be 3rd and goal, dude. 20's in the chat. That was as well as you could have played it for Cam Hart. 3rd and goal. It's Scatterboo. Wrapped up at the line. Denied. 4th and goal. Chargers defense holds tall. And it's going to be a 3-point try for the Giants here in a second. 20's in the chat. Good job by the defensive line, keeping Scatterboo out. Drew So, the 5 months Chargers need to lean on the screen and run game. But with their own line in shambles, I feel old PTSD kicking in. Herbo needs to put on the cape. Yes, he does. Once again, yes, he does. 4th and goal, 22-yard attempt. Should be a chip shot for the Giants, and it is. Field goal is good. And the Giants go up 2 possessions. We're all sweating. But it is absolutely not out of hand. Phillip Rivers played behind a horrible line for years. Justin Herbert's probably been in one of the better positions in terms of Chargers' offensive line. But he's also seen a lot of situations like this where there's just absolutely nobody healthy. And it feels like the Chargers were starting to lean towards more of a quick pass kind of strategy here. I think you pair that with some screens, you pair that with some more running. You got to run the football, Greg. It's the weirdest thing. What limbo are we living in where I'm sitting here saying we got to run the football? We have to run the football. I don't like playing from behind either. You got Justin Herbert who can pass as good as any quarterback in the league, but right now without any offensive linemen, you got to attack that line, dude. We're in commercial break right now, waiting for the Chargers to take the field offensively. Where, again, we got to find something, dude. Something needs to be done. I'm going to go check Twitter, see what's going on in the Chargers universe. Yeah, that Dexter Lawrence play, man, I've watched it 3 or 4 times. Insane. Insane that landed back in his hands. Yeah, it is crazy, dude. I feel like Chargers fans, me included, pounding the table for offensive line in the draft. But in their defense, we were pounding the table for interior. And nowhere in their wildest dreams do I think the Chargers imagined by week 4 they would be out to both of their all-pro caliber tackles. That is something that you can just never, ever predict. Yeah, we need Madison Beer to stand up in the stands and get this team fired up. So the Chargers are going to start this drive here at the Giants' 35-yard line. And the Bolts, again, this is kind of the drive for me where I feel like we got to find the rhythm. We got to find the tempo. We got to find the point of attack. Whether it be on the ground, whether it be screens, whether it be quick throws, something's got to develop here. Trips at the bottom of the screen. Ladd and Keenan in the slot. No, excuse me, that's Trey Harris. Here comes the first carry of the drive. It's Amar and Hampton picking up 7. Nice play by Hampton. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Grind out yards with your first round running back and get some momentum back here, dude. You need it. You need it. So badly do you need it. 2nd and 4. Giants loading the box. Here comes, it's Omari Hampton stiff-arming a man on the outside. Picks up the first down, Chargers. Nice play by Omari and Hampton. They're finally getting him going. That's what I'm talking about. Rick H. down with the 2. Somebody give Joe Alt the Flintstone vitamins, please, please. Please, please, please. Omari and Hampton now, 2 straight carries for 5 yards apiece. Picks up the first down. Let's see if they keep it going. It's going to be a throw this time. Omari and Hampton set up on the screen. Hampton's got some space. Hampton! It's another first down. Chargers. Omari and Hampton. That's my guy! Love you, O! That is my dude! And the Chargers now in Giants territory with that one. Hampton involved in every single touch this drive. Unfortunately, needs a breather on this on the sideline on this snap. 1st and 10. Herbert looking, fires, nice comeback route. Who is it? Is it Ladd? It is Ladd, and Ladd makes a move, picks up the first down, and the Chargers finally finding some momentum. Lightning Ladd with the first. They're doing it, man. They figured it out. Quick throws. Omari and Hampton. And the timing is starting to pay off to supplement what has been a non-existent blocking by the offensive line. Keep it going, dude. 1st and 10. Justin Herbert, got to get rid of it. Throws over the middle, finds a man. It's a Rondé Gadsden. 5-yard reception. West side, $5 holla. The Bolts are coming. We will bring the thunder. See the lightning, feel the thunder, baby. And Rondé Gadsden picks up his verse. West side, what's up, baby? Thank you. 2nd and 5. Chargers finding some momentum here. Let's see if they can punch this thing in. Getting close to the red zone now. It's going to be a quick throw. This time it's Keenan Allen. And guess what's back? 3rd and Keenan. We did it. I put it in. I was like, wait a minute. I think I already have that animation. Keenan Allen. 6 yards and a first down. Chargers in the red zone. First and 10 Chargers. Omari and Hampton back in at running back. Let's give it to the young man. Yes, he's going to cut to the left side. Stiff arms one man. He's going to tackle through another defender. Picks up 7. But there is a flag on this play. What is the flag? Illegal block in the back by the Chargers. 10-yard penalty. It's a 1st and 20. Still run it, dude. Screen, run it. Do whatever you got. Get the ball in Omari and Hampton's hands. I would throw one run in right here and then see what you need to do on 2nd down. Try and get some of that yardage back. First and 20. Omarion still in at running back. Giants playing close to the line of scrimmage. Let's throw this thing outside. You got to throw this thing outside. KLS in motion. Justin, and it is another screen. This time it's blown up. Oh, dude. One block needed to be made. And Zion Johnson unable to pick it up. We saw a lot of space for Omarion if that were to be. Oh, dude, Zion, man, that was a first down and then some. 2nd and 24. Chargers fighting to stay in field goal range at this point. That's a big whiff. Chargers 5 wide. Looking underneath. Is it Hampton again? Hampton almost picks up the first. 20 yards. Bro, Hampton. I hope you started him in fantasy, y'all. 3rd and 5. Manageable. Didn't think that was possible. Let's go ham. Going ham, Hampton. 3rd and 5. Come on, dudes. Come on. Haskins, the back, trips once again. Herbert gets rid of it. Abdul Carter, there is a flag. Is it intentional grounding? That would push us back to the 30. Still Cameron Dicker range, but that would be unfortunate. Yeah, intentional grounding. So where does that put us? At the 25? All right, let's bring out Dicker. Bring this back down to a 1-possession lead for the Giants. Dude, Zion Johnson whiffed again. Unfortunately, it's near impossible to trade for alignment at this point of the season. Everybody needs him. Cameron Dicker, though, brings us within striking distance. It's good. Wait a minute. There's another flag. Another flag. Nova with the $2 house. Please get Zion Johnson off my screen. It's so hard to do that right now, man. We're down so many linemen. What's the flag, though? We're getting a 15-yard penalty for what now? So Deculus is going to get unnecessary roughness after the play, and that's going to give the Giants 15 after the kickoff. This offensive line, dude. Woo! Well, the good news is the Chargers bring it within 1 score. Bad news is Giants are going to have good field position to start the thing off. Yeah, this is insane. Insane start to this game. Still 8 minutes in the first half left to go, too. But it's good to see Omari and Hampton finally getting going. I think he's going to be a big factor in whether or not we win or lose this game. Let me see if I got an underdog on him for the total. Yes, I do. He's got 43 yards to start this game in the first half. Total, air and ground. Matter of fact, let me go grab this real quick. Still a long way to go, but the Giants, right, or I should say the Chargers defense right now, our best hope at getting back into this one. Omari and Hampton's your leading receiver right now with 30 yards. Leader in receptions as well. Yeah, we need that defense, dude. Pick 6 inbound. Forced fumble. I mean, honestly, yeah, a turnover really helps us out here, dude. We need field position. We need help. We need help. Defense can help us out. Defense can help bring us back in this thing, dude. Jackson Dart, for as good as he's been so far in the first half, only has 38 yards passing. Malik Neighbors fans are relieved to see that it was in his, mostly in his direction, but Chargers defense wants to limit him. I honestly think if the Chargers can keep him under 200 yards that we stand a chance here. And so far we're off to a good start there, but got to get the ball back. Chargers finally found some momentum on offense. They got to figure out the penalty thing, though, man, because that's something that they just can't afford anymore. Offense, they need all the help they can get. They need the defense, and they need to play cleaner. Okay, so here comes the return. The Giants get 15 additional yards after this. Remember that. So it's going to be a huge return, right? It's going to come all the way back to the 40-yard line. Oh, excuse me. I think the kickoff started 15 back, right? Okay. So it's they're gonna start at the 40. Still a great return by the Giants. That's not great. Here comes the first play by the Giants. Cam Scattaboo in at running back. Looks like they're lined up to run. And it is a handoff, and Scattaboo, oh, they're gonna get him at the 2, but he's fighting. He'll pick up an extra 2 or 3. It's a 4 or 5 yard gain right there. Second and medium coming up for the Giants. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. We need a big play here. We need a big play. We need something. Help our offense out. They're struggling. You can see that. They need your help. Woo! We just saw Bijan Robinson hit that touchdown. Love it for my fantasy team. Here comes 2nd and 5. Oh, unblocked. It's Tooley! Tooley Tuipulotu is the sack! Second sack of the game! Tooley! And it's back to the 37 for the Giants. 3rd and 13 coming up. Come on, come on, defense. Come on, let's go. Absolutely nobody picked up Tooley. Don't know what they were doing. 3rd and 13. Come on, defense. Play clean here. Get off the field. Get off the field. Jackson Dart firing middle of the field. It's close. I think it's going to be like a yard short. It's a lot closer than I would have liked to see. Yeah, 4th and 1 coming up. His helmet touched him down. But it's going to be very close. I think the Giants are going to stay on the field. Come on, dude. Come on. That's so close, dude. They may have they've been doing this digital measuring thing lately. I think they're going to do that thing. So Daboll's going to challenge. Do they bring out the digital measurement for this one? Probably. We're hoping that it's short. That was a big pass. Who was the receiver there? Bellinger? Is that a tight end? A backup tight end? Oh, yeah, it's that tight end out of San Diego State. 6'6". Yeah, he's been around a while, right? A few years. So they're going to measure. I have to imagine they're doing that digital measurement. They also have to determine where he was downed. It was a dramatic tackle. Flipped over on his head. Of course, the helmet touches him down. We may have seen an elbow or something as well touch him down. Either way, I think it'll be 4th down and short. Hopefully. I was going to say, either way, I think the Giants potentially go for this. They're pretty high on Cam Scattaboo. Any word on Alt? Nothing yet. I'm going to keep an eye on Twitter. See if we can get an update here, dudes. So far, no news. So far, no news on Joe Alt. So, yeah, short answer, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. ESPN is saying that they won the challenge. It looks like it's going to be a first down. We'll see if that's the case here when it comes back to the broadcast, but ESPN is saying that it's a first down. Oh my goodness. Where would that put him? Around midfield, like exactly on the 50? Chat's still saying he's short. I'm hoping that's right, dude. We're back on the broadcast. They're giving the first round to the Giants. Yep, they're giving the first down to the Giants. I mean, come on, defense. Let's make another play. I honestly think we're going to get a Jackson Dart interception at some point this game. It's got to happen. Let's see when it's going to happen. We need it kind of now, but let's see if we can make it happen sooner rather than later. 1st and 10. It's going to be a play action. Dart's got to get rid of it. And he's going to throw over the head of a receiver. It's going to be incomplete. Second down coming up. Guess who? Tooley was the man to pressure him. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tooley having his breakout game of the season. Of course, he's looked good. When I was going back and watching some of the highlights between the games of the defense, it felt like he was there. He just didn't log the sacks. This week already 2. Let's see how he goes. 2nd and 10 for Jackson Dart and the Giants. Here is a short pass underneath. He'll hit Malik Neighbors for a pickup of about 7. 3rd and short. I mean, defense is saying that it hit the turf. Can we get a replay? I don't think that's a catch, dude. I don't think that's a catch. That hit the ground. Now here comes Jim Harbaugh's opportunity for a challenge. It looked like it was in, like Neighbors was cradling it, but it did slide on the ground before he secured it. It definitely looks like it hit the turf. Yeah, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. That hit the ground for sure. They're going to commercial, but they'll be back soon. That's not a catch. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Why they were hurrying to the line. They knew. 2,000 people in the chat. Hit that like. What's up? I'm the director. Hi. I do Charger stuff on YouTube. Have a lot of fun doing it. It's a good time. We got an awesome community. We're here every single week outside of 1 week a year where I'm at the game. It's a good time, man. Hit that like. Thank you guys so much for joining. Even in this game, that's been a nail-biter already, man. It's just, again, we got 6 minutes left in the second half, or in the second quarter. It's been a weird one. Joe Alt gone. Offense looking for momentum. Tough start for the Chargers. It feels like they started figuring it out, though. Good news is it feels like they started figuring it out on offense. Defense has been more or less pretty decent. I mean, the 10 points, yeah. They let Jackson Dart kind of loose in the first drive. I'm sure that's something every team struggles with at some capacity is QB rush. But the Chargers, again, weirdly have felt like a second-half team, a fourth-quarter team, certainly, this season. And they need to pull it together for this one, man. They got to make it out of this one. They got to survive this one. They got to survive this one. Director, I posted something in the chat a moment ago. This weird thing. Ooh, Hugo. Yeah, get that looked at, dude. Get that looked at. Take care of it. We got you. The real Elliot with the $5 holla. Pipkins is our best blocker right now, and if Alt is out for the season, he'll be our best blocker we have for the season. How do you feel about it, Director? I feel gutted. Chargers have to go find some help somehow. At some point this week, I will do a show. I will do... that sounds good. Hey, Hugo, let me know if everything's good afterwards, yeah? If you can. And call your brother or something. If it's something that you're unsure about. Okay? Can you promise me that? Thanks, dude. Big love, man. So the call is going to be overturned, obviously. Obviously, that's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long for the rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart. Hey, Kyoto. 3rd and 10. Come on, defense. Ooh, Chargers might be sending some heat here. I see 5 on the line. Oh, we're offsides. No! And then Dart's going to toss it deep. Neighbors is down now, too. It's a replay of 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 3. And, oh, dude, Neighbors is... Oh, dude. Hey, guys, one's in the chat for our guy. That does not look good. One's in the chat for Malik Neighbors. One of the best players in the league. What happened? That knee hit the ground. The announcers are saying it looked like something may have happened when he leaped off the ground. Oh, dude, his face, man. Oh, dude. One's in the chat for Malik Neighbors, man. That is so brutal. That may... Oh, man. Oh, dude. I'm a huge Malik Neighbors fan. That is brutal. Neighbors and Alt in the same game. Yeah, it's crazy. Those are the 2 players available to the Chargers that we were looking at drafting, and both of them going down in the same game is crazy. Don with the 5. We have to understand that this is Dart's first start. Not much film on him. They'll catch us off guard for the start of the game, eventually catch him up. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to figure out too, Don. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 5 and for posting that and making it helping everybody become aware of that, because yeah, I feel like the first touchdown certainly is something that you weren't prepared for. Chargers look like they're really, really clamping down on them now, but we got to play cleaner. The penalties are also becoming a pretty big problem in this one. MetLife is turf. Not a fan of Neighbors' attitude. Yeah, I'll say I don't like his attitude, but I mean, there's been plenty of players that it's hard just not to be excited about their performance because they're so good despite maybe some diva attitude, especially if it's not on your team, right? And we don't have to deal with it. We just get to enjoy the highlights. The Odell Beckhams of the Giants. You know what I mean? I do hope he's okay. I have him in fantasy in a few teams. My big league, I kept him as a 4th-round pick, I think. But it's because how much impact he had last season, and certainly an exciting player for Giants fans. I would really hate to see him out for the season, man. And I've seen this replay like 5 times now. And it just doesn't look good. Yeah, it just doesn't look good. That's a bummer, dude. The cart. Yeah, here comes the cart from Malik Neighbors. Well, dude, that's insane. Dude. Is that an ACL we just saw? 3rd and 5. And the Giants are late. False or a delay a game. Malik Neighbors just went down, man, and from the replay, it looks like an ACL. Adrian, let's keep it classy, man.
Down the drain with all these injuries. What a shame. Had high hope. Might be packing up for next season. We aren't winning no Super Bowl with this many stars hurt.
It's a tough hill to climb, Creative. I understand the frustration for sure. The Chargers still are very good pretty much everywhere else. If we can find help, then there's certainly still hope. But it's definitely not hope. As long as you got Justin Herbert, there's always hope. But thank you so much for the $10 hollow, man. Here's Jackson Dart. He's looking to run. Oh, my goodness. He'll pick it up. First down, Giants. First down, Giants. Oh, Hugo, man, my thoughts are with you, dude, and your family. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, no worries, dude. Absolutely no worries. Give him some love in the chat for our guy Hugo, man. Been around a long time. Absolute goat of a mod. We're looking for the Hugo Boss family to see some good vibes, dude. Big love to you, man. Big love to you. Ryder with the $5 holla. New viewer here. Just wanted to say thanks for streaming. The ticket is so expensive. Yeah. Hey, check out the sponsor. At halftime, I'll run an ad for it. It shows how to get the games a lot cheaper. Legitimately, too. Not anything sketchy. Here comes 2nd and 7. It's an outside pass. I think that's Theo Johnston. Pick up about 2 or 3. It'll be 3rd and short coming up for the Giants. Yeah, we love you, Hugo. You guys hang in there. Give your brother our love. 3rd and 2. It'll be a Jackson Dart run for the first down again. And it'll be first down. Defensive line. Scadaboo's playing this like running back, fullback hybrid role right now. He's an excellent blocker for these QB runs, man. Every time you think Dayon's got an angle, this time I think it was Troy Dye. There's Cam Scadaboo disrupting any sort of pursuit by the linebackers. Hey, that sounds great, Hugo. You guys hang in there, man. 2nd and 8. Here's another carry by the Giants. This time it's Singletary. He's going to go nowhere. Pickup of 1, maybe. It'll be 3rd and 7. Giants, again, positioned to go up 2 possessions. They're in field goal range already. Chargers, again, absolutely have to hold them to just 3. Too deep into the cap as next year is looking good with the draft and free agency. Yeah, I think if anything, next year looks awesome. We'll get into that is in the commercial break. But this year, certainly, at 3-0, the season's worth saving. We'll see what they decide to do. 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. You got to get off the field here. It's Jackson Dart looking, fires deep over the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag. Please don't be PI. Please don't be PI. Please. I think it's PI. It's PI. Gives him a first down at the 12-yard line. We're taking another look at the penalty here. Yeah, that's a good call. Here's 1st and 10 Giants now at the 12-yard line. All I'm going to say is you got to figure out something to keep Jackson Dart contained. That has been brutal this whole game. The biggest reason Jackson Dart has found any success is he's able to take off up the middle. 1st and 10, Chargers up against the line. It's going to be a carry for Scattaboo, and Scattaboo only picks up the yard or two. We 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, we really have to bend, not break here, man. The biggest thing that has me stressed right now is the fact that the Giants have been able to take pretty much the rest of the quarter away due to these penalties that keep them alive over and over and over again. They have got to figure out a way to get the ball back here and look at least getting a field goal before half. But first, you have to absolutely not let up a touchdown here. Here comes another carry by Scattaboo. No, it's a play action. And this time, Jackson Dart can't get away. It'll be a sack. Is it Thule again? Thule! 3 sacks! Holy cow! Thule! 3 sacks for our guy Tuipulotu, and Jackson Dart is looking at a 3rd down after the 2-minute warning. You guys think he's hurt? I didn't pick that up. Yeah, I didn't pick that up, but I mean 3rd and 11 still pretty tough. Got to contain Jackson Dart for sure on this one. And they're missing their best weapon in Malik Neighbors right now, too. We're missing our best tackle. They're missing their best weapon. Again, drafted back-to-back is insane. Yeah. Got to get off the field here because Chargers with all 3 timeouts, they can do something with that. But they have to absolutely make sure that it's not a 17-3 game. That would be absolutely brutal, seeing as the Giants get the ball at half as well. Great, came back with a 2. QB containment really is our biggest defensive gap. It has been. I think we've seen it a couple of times. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes week 1 was brutal. Bo Nix, I don't remember how much he got away in that game, but this is certainly the next game where I'm like, we got to figure this out, dude. That's too much. Too much yards. Keep a spy. What's crazy is I've noticed at least a couple of times a spy out on the field. And what ends up happening is Cam Scattaboo blows up the linebacker. And you see Jackson Dart taking off. Feels like forever since we've been on offense, too, man. We got to get the defense off the field. Justin Herbert needs to put on the cape again in the second quarter. Brutal start. Need a spy on Scat and another on Dart. Yeah, dude. If you hit on 3 or 4 picks, you're happy. There you go, man, with the flex. I like it. Jake with the 2. We can't beat the best if we can't beat the Giants. That's true. That is true. We've had a really good start so far. We got to clean up our game versus the Giants. Captain with the 2, Zion Johnston. Yeah, we need help. We need help. 3rd and 11. Come on, man. Defense, hold here, please. Please, defense. Do not draw a penalty. That's my biggest concern right now. Jackson Dart looking, fires under duress, incomplete. Looking for Cam Scattaboo. It'll be 4th down, Chargers defense. Once again, Bends but does not break. Good stop. Fourth and 11. Here comes the extra, or here comes the 3 points. "31-yard attempt by the Giants. And this one is through. Giants once up again, up 7 points. Or 10 points, excuse me. The Chargers with 1 minute and 52 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Have some time to make something happen. Joe Alt questionable with an ankle. Okay. We need some life here, man. It would be so great if the Chargers could get into the or walk away here with points. We really do need it, man. Even 3 would go a long way here. Even 3 goes a long way here. Something's up with Dart's knee. I haven't noticed this. I was paying attention, especially this last drive or this last snap, because you guys mentioned something, but I haven't. They're not looking at his knee either. I think he's okay. No, there it is. You guys are right. He's grabbing at the back of his leg. Of course, we don't want to see anybody hurt, but that does change how the Giants potentially attack with Jackson Dart in the second half. If he's not running, then you're going to be leaning into his passing, and that's a battle I think the Chargers defense is going to win. But you don't want to risk a hamstring in your first game with your rookie, who's looking pretty good so far, as the Chargers will return this back to around the 23-yard line. And here comes Justin Herbert in the Bolts once more. Come on, baby. Honestly, dude, I would put Russell Wilson in if they have a couple of drives where they can't throw the football or they can't run with Jackson Dart. You never know. I thought it was crazy they put Jackson Dart in this game. Looking to be the right call. He's looking pretty good, but what is he without that running? We'll have to see. Herbert looking, fires middle of the field. Quentin Johnston, quick first down. Let's go, Q. It's a gain of 10, and the Chargers strike quickly. 1st and 10. Envy, what's up, baby? Justin Herbert fires outside. It's QJ. It's another nice gain by Quentin Johnston. 5 yards. Quentin Johnston, a little banged up on that one, holding his shoulder. I mean, it looks like it's nothing crazy, but something to keep an eye on. We'll grab your super chat here in just a second. 2nd and 4, Herbert. Quick pass to the outside. It's caught. No, correction, it's incomplete, but there is a flag on this one. Please don't be on the Chargers, man. Ooh, Justin Herbert. Slow to get up. Harbaugh's livid. And they're going to say no flag, by the way. They're going to change their mind, say, no, that's Justin Herbert. What, you think that's Patrick Mahomes? Pick that flag up. Yeah, they went low. Envy, we will win this game. Dart hasn't sustained a drive since the touchdown. It won't be pretty, but we'll win. We need interior help ASAP. Yeah, and now we need help on the exterior now, too. We need freaking tackles all of a sudden, which is insane. Justin Herbert on 3rd and 5. Come on, man, please. Herbert tosses outside. It's Keenan Allen, first down. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Keenan Allen. 10-yard reception puts us at the 49-yard line of the Giants, and Herbert once again takes a big hit, dude. Oh, my goodness. Herbert's getting clobbered. What a throw. Standing tall despite a disintegrating offensive line. About 10 yards away from Dicker field goal range. 1st and 10. Herbert looking, fires quickly. I think it's Keenan Allen. Yes, Keenan Allen, another reception. About 5 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And I think the Chargers may have burned their first timeout with 48 seconds left. They're going to be around the Giants' 45-yard line, around 6 yards away from Dicker field goal range. But at this point, at this field distance, I mean, there's a chance, hopefully, getting in the end zone would be just so great going before the half, putting the pressure on. Yeah, would love that Quentin Johnston touchdown. Would love the H-bomb. Needs something. Sneakily, Oronde Gadsden, too, man. He had a couple of targets in the red zone, or I should say in the end zone last week. Herbert, quick throw over the middle, incomplete. Looking for Ladd McConkey. It hits him in the feet. It's 3rd and 6. Nice defense by Phillips. It didn't hit him in the feet. What ended up happening is that Phillips batted that thing into the dirt. 3rd and 6. Come on, man. They are sending everybody. Herbert's got to get rid of it. Throws outside. Hits his man, Quentin Johnston, putting it close to Dicker field goal range. I think I don't know, man. 4th and 2. What do you do here? If there's anybody that can hit it, it's Cameron Dicker. Giants take their timeout, their first. Gosh, I think honestly, what do you guys think? The chat wants to go for it. I'm really thinking we think about Cameron Dicker here. It's still a pretty long field goal, though. But Herbert needs some time, man. Everything has been, even as he's getting the ball out quick, like it's literally within a second. He's still got, like, players in his face. Here we go, 4th and 2. Do they snap this football? You got to think they're trying to draw him off sides. You got to think they're just trying to draw him off sides, right? It could be part of it. What do they do? Are they going to snap it? Oh, they got him. They got him. Herbert's going to take the shot deep. It's intercepted, but they got him. Chargers get him off sides. It'll be a 1st down. Thank goodness, dude. Let's go. And then Herbert takes that free play. Of course, they got intercepted. It doesn't matter. It'll be 1st and 10. 34 seconds, 2 timeouts. We're at the 36-yard line now. I feel pretty good about a Cameron Dicker field goal attempt from here. Let's see if we can either make it an easier field goal attempt or go for the end zone. Come on, man. Chat says run the football. I don't hate it early. You got 2 timeouts. Just get it a little closer and then try for some shots at the end zone. What are we looking at here? They're stopping the play. I think the Giants just took another timeout. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Come on, baby. Chargers going to take a second. Herbert talking to his coaches on the sideline. Here they go. They're looking for their first touchdown of the game. They have a chance at it. You want to protect the 3, but you have 2 timeouts. You're around the 35. You got a shot. You got Keenan Allen. You got Ladd McConkey. Obviously, Quentin Johnston, the big playability. In motion's Oronde Gadsden. First and 10, Herbert looking, fires deep midfield. It's Quentin Johnston! Touchdown, Chargers! Quentin Johnston does it again! Oh! 36-yard touchdown to Q! Oh, we needed it! We needed it! 30 seconds left in this game. Quentin Johnston stays on his feet, crosses the plane. Oh, we needed it. We needed it. Woo! And the Chargers, just like that, are back in this game, 10-13. Redemption year is unreal. Dude, one's in the chat for QJ. Please and thank you. Thank you. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. Let's go, dude. I had to hit a quick tweet there, man. Oh, dude. Let's go, Justin Herbert, Quentin Johnston. Gorgeous route, by the way. Holy cow, QJ. Returned by the Giants is going to get back to, the 25, the 30? It'll be first and 10. Giants still have the one timeout, 27 seconds left. Got to imagine they played a little safe here. They get the ball at half, and yeah, I'm starting to see it a little bit. Jackson Dart limping. Oh, QJ, man, welcome. Welcome to the Chargers. We've been waiting. Rattlesnake Jake with the 5. What'd I say? Everybody need to chill. You don't want me amped up. Let's go. Let's go. Here's Scattaboo on the carry. Picks up 5, 6. And it looks like they're going to let this go to the half. Loudstock with the 5. QJ touchdown. Let's go. Philippe with the 2. Bolts Nation. QJ got more hands than Crawford. Let's go, baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. If we had Scattaboo and Hampton, we talked about that in the draft, dude. We drafted Amari and Hampton. I was so hyped. And then I think in like the 5th round or the 4th round, I was like, do it again. I think the Giants jumped up and grabbed him. Holy cow, dude. Quentin Johnston, man. Did you guys see that route? Did you guys see the nastiness that QJ put out there on the field? Ooh! I'm watching it again here, dude. Just such a nasty, nasty move. Completely blows up number 2. Let's go! Woo! And now the Chargers behind just 3 points. You got to imagine, even with the hobbled up offensive line, that they absolutely have a chance, man. They absolutely have a chance. What a route by wide receiver 1, Quentin Johnston. West Side, $10 holla. Let the storm brew.
Let the storm brew. We are the Bolts fam. We have to stay positive. Manifest destiny.
Manifest it, baby. Manifest it. That Chargers defense about to take the field in the second half, and hopefully, dude, I'm really thinking that we see an interception at some point this game by Jackson Dart. I think right now, coming out of the break, you're going to see Jackson Dart having to throw it a bit more. And without Malik Neighbors, options will be limited. Chargers have been pretty great at turnovers these last few seasons. Let's make it happen, dude. They play Red Dead 2, of course. One of the best games ever played. Ever made, I should say. Any Joe Alt news? Nothing yet. We're still waiting. We're hoping to hear something in the second half. All right, dudes. We're going to take a quick break here, man. We got 2,000 people in the chat. What's up, baby? Hey, we are going to throw you guys over to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. I'm going to take a quick break here, refill my water, run to the restroom, get ready for the second half, and we're gonna break down some of what we saw in the first half and then talk a little bit about Chargers situation in terms of getting help on the offensive line. I think it's pretty much a given at this point. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of the game shapes up and what the grades look like at the end of the day. But from what we saw last week, Austin Deculus, the former Texans backup tackle, he looked decent last week. Maybe the Chargers can find a diamond in the rough once more to help him out in terms of depth, because it's getting pretty crazy out here. And hopefully, again, the biggest thing that we're hoping for is that Joe Alt is going to make a return at some point soon. Like we need him this season. If we can get him back in the next 4 weeks or so, like we really need him in the second half stretch. George with the 2, both up from Sofia, Bulgaria. What's it? Bonjour? Guten Tag? What is it saying? Hello. Thank you so much, George. The Z Show. $5 holla. What happened to that QJ is a bust. Talk by all. Yeah, that disappeared, dude. It's been it. You guys go on my Twitter. I post it every week, and still people fight. Now accepting all Quentin Johnston apologies. We'll give you guys the opportunity for that on Twitter here soon. Gray J with the 2 says, I put 18 on Keenan touchdown. Am I making it? Maybe. I would hope so. The receptions is usually like that. I don't know why they keep giving us good odds on the receptions. He's been incredible. All right, dudes, we'll be right back. About 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break, refill the water and all that. Here's a word from our friends at ExpressVPN on how to help you get the games nice and cheap and guaranteed available every week without the blackouts and all the nonsense that comes with a billion subscriptions to watch your NFL games. We'll be right back. Awesome, because for whatever reason it's ridiculously complicated. You need like 1 million subscriptions. Amazon Prime, ESPN, Peacock, Netflix, etc. That's like $100 a month, and you're only getting some of the games. And blackouts, those suck. But there's always Sunday Ticket, right? Sure, you can get this one for $480. But once again, I hope you like blackouts. Or this one for just $378, where you get most of the games. But you also need YouTube TV, which is like another $80 a month, which adds up to a total over of like $800. Guys, come on. Football should never be this expensive or complicated. And it doesn't have to be, because I found something many years ago. Maybe one of the best kept secrets they don't want you to know about. NFL Game Pass. This will almost seem too good to be true, because NFL Game Pass is basically a self-contained streaming service of just live NFL games and content. This is the Netflix of football. Yes, live games, every single one. No blackouts, all in one place, and the best part, affordable. It's like $20 a month. So why are we not all over this? Why doesn't everybody have this in the NFL season? That's because for some reason, they only make it available to international audiences, folks across the pond. The best NFL streaming app in the world actually exists, but we're locked out. Except the thing is, I found the key, and it's so easy. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. It's a VPN. You know that thing that allows you to bounce your signal to like another place in the world? Yeah, that works with NFL Game Pass. Now you get access to this awesome thing, and you can enjoy football like a normal human being without having to sell a kidney. It really is so easy. Let me show you. First off, you'll need a VPN. I've tried many. ExpressVPN is the best, and they know it. And they know I know it. And they know how much I love it. So they sent me a discount to forward to you good people. Use my link in the description when signing up. It'll get that price down to as low as like $5 a month. Worth every penny. Next, you'll need to turn on the VPN, set up your location. I would highly recommend this one. Das is good. And we're ready to rock and roll. Now, Game Pass is currently hosted on DAZN.com, of which the NFL has partnered with. So you want to go there, or you can follow the link in the description that'll take you directly to the Game Pass page. And when you're there, and this is new by the way, check this out. You can actually watch the preseason for free right now. Guys, this is actually huge. I would highly recommend trying this out, at least to this point, so you can make sure everything's working properly before paying for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? Because look, right now, I'm watching for free. Not a penny spent. And I'm sure if I was doing this for the first time, I'd be losing my mind. Like I'm sure you guys are gonna. Now that you tried it out, you're ready, you're satisfied with the epicness of the Game Pass app, and wishing you could go back in time so you could have been using this method for the last 5 years, you're ready to go ahead and grab whichever subscription you want for the season. Yes, this will give you access to live broadcasts from American commentators, all in English, in real time, no blackouts to the NFL season. And again, it's on the cheap, like $20 a month. Look, it converts to like what, 22, 23 bucks? But that's it. You're done. Welcome to easy, affordable football. Now, a couple of notes before I let you excited football fans back into the world. One, when you're doing this, just make sure your VPN is on before going to DAZN.com. Otherwise, they won't let you in. Next, if you're having issues accessing the site, maybe try using Chrome and clearing your cache. Works wonders for me. Lastly, if you want to enjoy the game on your TV, it's actually super simple. You can either go the college kid HDMI cable out the laptop route, or you could find the ExpressVPN app on your phone, cast it to your TV. I know it's on Fire Stick, smart TVs, Xbox, whatever, and load up that way. Just make sure that the DAZN app is also available on that device. I think it's available on most. I personally use a Fire Stick myself, but it's made super easy. One day I hope Game Pass will be available to everyone, not just international folks, because really, this is how watching football is supposed to be. No jumping between apps, no expensive bundles, just one app, one place, easy, affordable football. So with that, I release you. Good luck on your football watching journeys this year. I hope this video makes the best sport in the world easier to enjoy and access for everyone. Be sure to use my link in the description for the best deal on ExpressVPN and watch football the way it's supposed to be. It's football season, baby. Shout out to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. Best way to catch the game every week. Without the hassle of all the hoops to jump through the NFL's got you doing nowadays. It's nuts. It's nuts. We all know it's nuts. All right, Chargers. Giants to start off the game in the first half. We had a lot of craziness go down, dude. Let's take a look at some of the box score stuff. Matter of fact, let's do this. There we go. Let's look at some of the stats to highlight from the first half. What can the Chargers be doing better? Honestly, Justin Herbert with 142 and a touchdown going into the half. I feel so much better about that. Had we not hit that big touchdown to Quentin Johnston, it'd be tough sledding. Trying to climb back, down at that point would have been 6-13. Now 10-13, feeling a whole lot better. Okay, the interception sucks, but what are you going to do? Bounced off the hands of a defensive lineman and then right back into their grip. Like, that's super unfortunate. In terms of rushing, honestly, dude, Omari and Hampton has looked awesome. Pretty much every touch this game. I would like to see more in the second half, and I think as we claw our way back from this deficit, you are going to see more work for Omari and Hampton. Where he's been insane, though, is this receiving game. Look at this. 4 receptions, 29 yards. This is crazy, dude. I'll pat myself on the back for this one a little bit because Omari, he was my guy in the offseason, and I did a whole lot of homework on him. And when we drafted him, I lost my mind. But one big thing that I had kept praising all offseason was his receiving skill set. He is awesome as a receiver. He's an awesome blocker as well. He's the kind of running back that you want to keep on the field in pretty much any situation, and we're really seeing that blossom early in his rookie season. So the receiving, man, watch out, dude. You fantasy football players, you guys out there drafting Amari and Hampton, I think you got yourselves a pretty solid, well-rounded, dual-threat running back for the future. Would like to see more carries, though. As many carries as he has receptions, which is pretty wild. Quentin Johnston with the 68 and a tutty. Long for 36. 6 receptions is awesome. Keenan Allen with 4 and 29. Ladd McConkey, he had the 1 drop. Some will say maybe 2. Something to keep an eye on. I still think Ladd's incredible. But yeah, something that's uncharacteristic of him. Would like to see him pick it up. Rondé Gadsden got another reception this week. Looking pretty good. Let's grab a couple of super chats here while we're revving up the defense in just a second. Let's see. Burrell Bikes, Q is making me eat my hate. Yes, sir, dude. Don't worry, you're not the only one. And then only one Stezo, I don't care what anyone says. Chargers will come out and win this football game. Let's go, baby. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at the defense. Hey, you know who we want to highlight in this one? 3 sacks for our guy, Tuli Tuipulotu. Wow. What a start by him, man. He's been, again, so good in the season. If you weren't paying attention to him, you may fly under the radar, right? But finally, those are translating into actual sacks, which is so good to see. Let's go, Tuli. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. But I think the biggest thing that I'm looking for in the second half here, as we highlight some of the offense of the Giants, is Jackson Dart, who has 59 yards passing in the first half, might be forced to do more passing. At least majority of his work will come through the pass in the second half, considering we did notice a limp in his last drive. It looked like maybe something is up, tweak the hamstring a little bit. Again, we don't hope that he's hurt, but obviously they've been running him like crazy in the first half, and if his hamstring is a little sketchy, I don't know how much you're going to see of him scrambling so aggressively in the second half, which is going to force him to throw a little bit more. That's where the defense comes in. Man, I would love to see an interception soon. And there's guys out there. Elijah Molden is back, right? Deion Henley has looked to be a really good pick artist, right, at some point. You got the outside guys, too. I think there's a shot at that. The biggest thing I need the Chargers to focus on, though, in the second half, in my opinion, is going to be stopping this man, Cam Skattebo. I think that is their biggest threat left on the field. Cam Skattebo is their offense, in my opinion. So we got to keep an eye. A number, I think it's 44 for him, right? Yeah, number 44. All right, dudes. We are getting into the second half of Chargers football. The Chargers will kick it away to the Giants, who returned it to the 22-yard line. By the way, Joe Alt has just been ruled out by the Chargers. Here comes the first carry by Skattebo. He's going to pick up 4. It'll be second down. But yes, that is the one to watch out for. Cam Skattebo is the one that I would really like to see. Malik Neighbors also out for the rest of the day with a knee injury, which both of them don't look good. Joe Alt's on the sideline with a boot, by the way. On the sideline with a boot. We'll have to wait and see what the injury was. Next play, it's Skattebo again. It's a first down. It's a first down, 7 yards at the Giants' 36-yard line. They can't keep letting them get away with it, dude. You can't keep getting away with this. You guys got to figure something out in that interior, man. Got to get Skattebo on the ground. Yes, please. 76 is in the chat for Joe Alt, man. Absolutely need him back. Here's Skattebo again. Another 6 yards. Eventually, the Chargers got to adjust, right? Like, eventually, you're going to see something in terms of slowing him down. Already 63 yards on the day, and they still have the whole second half, and he's going to be their offense. Here comes 2nd and 4. Another handoff. Skattebo shakes off the first tackle, but it only amounts to, they're going to say nothing. It's a 0-yard run. 3rd and 4. Chargers an opportunity to get off the field here. Do the Giants have to man up and get Jackson Dart to throw the football here? You got to see him throw the football here. You have to imagine that's what's about to happen. Come on, defense. 3rd and 4. Dart looking. He's going to take off on the ground. And he's going to pick up the first down. Alohi Gilman finally gets him down. But whatever we saw with that hamstring does not seem to be a worry for Jackson Dart, who took off, picked up the first down, keeps the drive alive, all rushing for the Giants in their first possession. First and 10. It's going to be a pass over the middle. Almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Who were you? You were right there. 2nd and 10. Who were you? Tony Jefferson was right there. Woo! Troy Dye was free up the middle, forced a quick pass by Jackson Dart. And, okay, we're already seeing some signs here. I want to get a pick, dude. I want to see an interception this game. 2nd down. Jackson Dart looking. He's going to try and escape on the ground again. There he goes again. He's going to break a first tackle. He's going to the end zone. And the Chargers finally get him down at the 10, but there is a flag. Jackson Dart looks absolutely gassed. But it's holding on the Giants. It's going to bring it back anyway. 2nd and 20. Man, that's brutal. Even though it was brought back, you got to stop the run, Chargers. You got to figure this out. So we got to absolutely maintain the fact that Jackson Dart is going to want to run with this football. We need to get him contained. Second and 20 for Jackson Dart and the Giants. Dude, Russell Wilson's coming off the bench. They're making Jackson Dart sit this play out for some reason. So they're going to take a look at Jackson Dart. Here comes Russell Wilson. Man, there's no preparing for this game. Everything is insane. There's absolutely no predicting the events that would transpire in this one. Crazy. Here's Russell Wilson. Maybe his only attempt this game. 2nd and 20. He's got a big arm, dude. Watch out for the deep ball. And Wilson on his first try is going to go down. Was that a Boybe? Justin Aboigbe, I think, got in there. There's another flag, though. Illegal formation. The penalty is declined, obviously, because you got the sack. And it's going to be 3rd and very long. They also fumbled it. Was it Tooley? No way that was Tooley. Was that Tooley again? Was that 4 sacks for Tooley? I think they just credited it to Tooley. 3rd and 26. It's Russell Wilson. They're going to hit a screen. And he's going to pick up maybe 9 yards, but it'll be 4th and still forever. Let's go defense. Let's go. Tony Jefferson with that tackle. Let's freaking go. Red with the 49 months. Director, I'm at work, so I can't see the game. Gutted to hear about all. Have to find a way to win. Have to find a way to win. Have to find a way to win. 4th and 17. Chargers defense off to a good start. We got to see if the offense can find the same momentum they left off with. Here comes the return by the Chargers. There's a flag down. It's going to be Tarheeb Still this time. It brings it out to maybe the 15-yard line. We have to really hope this isn't on the Chargers because that would be brutal. Holding by the receiving team. Is that going to put us half the distance? What would that be, like the 8-yard line? Yeesh. Good punt. That's a pretty brutal sequence for Jackson Dart, too, man. That dude ran, I don't know how far that run was, that scramble by Jackson Dart. It looked like at least 20, 30 yards. Gets called back by penalty. He's banged up. I'm just going to say it, dude. I hate injuries. I don't care who it's on. I really, really hate injuries. The game of football is so much fun when you got the best players out there. And I'm gutted, obviously, about Joe Alt. Like that, I'm going to lose sleep over that. I'm gutted over Malik Neighbors, too. And then Jackson Dart, who's had an excellent start, also banged up. I mean, it looks like he'll be back. I'm not too worried about Dart, but it's just like, dude, they're everywhere this season. It's such a freaking downer. I would hope that the football gods show some mercy here soon enough because it's been bad. Neighbors torn ACL. Have they already confirmed it? Oh, my God, dude. That sucks. Alt. High ankle sprain. Okay, I'm going to run to Twitter real quick and check this out. Y'all hang tight. I should have had this open all along. My apologies. All right, what do we got going on here? Malik Neighbors, per Adam Schefter, has an MRI on Monday morning to determine if he tore his right ACL, as is now believed per source. So they're thinking it is an ACL. Dude, that sucks. Ian Rappaport. Joe Alt, who was carted off, had x-rays that were negative, sources say. The initial diagnosis was a high ankle sprain, but he'll have an MRI to confirm. We're not out of the woods yet, but it certainly could look a lot worse. High ankle sprain, what are we looking at for that? So Jackson Dart has cleared concussion protocol. It sounds like he's okay. So a first pass for Justin Herbert goes to Quentin Johnston, picks up 8. So a mild grade 1 high ankle sprain will sideline you 2 to 3 weeks. A moderate, which is the most common, will sideline you 4 to 6 weeks. Severe can be 6 to 8 or more weeks. So we can all hope that Joe Alt comes back in a month or less. Please. We need him in the second half desperately. Luckily enough, the Chargers' schedule for the next, 6 or 7 weeks is pretty soft. So if we can survive without him... By the way, Omari and Hampton, you're a dog! I don't know if that's a first down. I think it's going to be just short, but Omari Hampton was tackled 3 yards behind the line, somehow stays on his feet, spins out, and picks up a yard. So it's still 3rd and 1. Giants are completely loading the box. And Omari and Hampton. Oh, my God, Hampton, let's go! Woo! He looked like he was stuffed. And he would not go down. 4 or 5 defenders tried to pull into an 18-yard run. Wow! Wow! What a beast! Yes! That is what I signed up for. Oh my goodness. 1st and 10. Wow! Herbert looking, fires, incomplete. Paulson Adebo. No update on the severity of Joe Alt yet. Again, we kind of got word that it could be a high ankle sprain. Per ChatGPT, for what it's worth, an average of 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully we see him back in the second half of the season. Come on, baby. Come on. 2nd and 10. Herbert. It's a screen to Conklin, and Conklin, dancing, finds a way to pick up 3, and it's 3rd and 7. We need an angry runs button now. Mark my words, there will be an Omarion Hampton button soon. I've been waiting to see what we want out of him. In terms of, because he was called the Hammer at UNC, we might go with that. Something like Thor inspired. 3rd and 7. Come on, Chargers. At the 35-yard line. And we got a flag. Please don't be a false start. It's a false start, dude. Zion Johnson hits us with a false start. It's 3rd and 12. 10th penalty by the Chargers today. They have us for 10 on 90 yards today. How many of those have been game swinging? Insane. You got so many new faces on the offensive line. It happens, but you got to clean. Like you cannot win this game that way. 3rd and 12. You're looking for Keenan. You're looking for Ladd. Giants look like they're sending 5. There's another flag? Another false start. This time I think it's Pip. No, they said 86. That's a Rondé. 3rd and 7. Man, dude. 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 17. Brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I guess, honestly, just throw it up to QJ and hope someone throws a flag in your direction. Justin Herbert, he's going to throw it underneath. He's got Hampton, stays on his feet, picks up 9 or 10, but it's definitely not going to be enough. 4th and 9, Chargers got to punt it away. That's unreal, dude. That's unreal. Offensive line, even when they're not blocking. Selling this Chargers offense. Oronde Gadsden. As well called on that one. By the way, Omarion Hampton is at 70 total yards so far this game. Please feature him. Gotta feature him. Here's a flag. And it'll be a decent return, but we'll see what the flag is. That's another really good punt by J.K. Scott, dude. Two fouls by the receiving team. Double holding. Half the distance to the goal from the 7-yard line. So that's going to put him at the 3.5-yard line. That would be awesome. 11 penalties for 95 yards. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, I have to imagine Dart's on his way back in. So the Giants are starting at the 3 or 4 yard line. We're in commercial break waiting for the offense or the defense to come out, dudes. We still have a lot of football left to play. 7 minutes just about in the second half. Chargers feel like they have the momentum. They're still down on the scoreboard, though. That's all that matters. We got to figure out a way to get the Giants off the field quickly. Pick time, pick. Yes, please. We saw a little preview of it in the previous drive. Jackson Dart throwing over the middle of the field when under pressure, and Tony Jefferson almost logged an interception. Do I have an interception for Jackson Dart on Underdog today? I think I do somewhere. Jackson Dart. Dart. I have mostly lower passing yards, which is pretty good. You know what I mean? Definitely doesn't look bad there. Yes, I do have an interception. It's on my big one. So what Underdog likes to do sometimes is throw you a bone in terms of a no-sweat token. Let me show you guys that real quick. And this no-sweat token, if you whiff, they give you back the money in terms of like bonus cash, which is awesome. So I like to kind of go all out with these. So if this one doesn't hit, I get I think I put 20 on it. I get it back in bonus funds, which right now, I mean, everything looks pretty good. I would like to see. That's, I think, the only time I put a Jackson Dart interception in the lineup. But there you go. Here comes 1st and 10. Giants inside their own 5-yard line. It's a carry for Scatabo. And Scatabo picks up maybe a yard. Nice play by the Chargers. I think that was Troy Dye who brought him down. It'll be 2nd and 9. Took a big hit, too. Here comes 2nd and 9. Again, you got to imagine they're probably looking to run it a lot, dude. Especially inside the 5. Like, that's tough for Jackson Dart. Oh, it's a fumble! It's loose! Giants jump on it! But I think it's at, like, barely the 1-yard line. Oh, so close! How crazy would have that been? Was it Caldwell? Who forced it? Nobody. I think it was just a botched snap. Giants lucky to get away with that one, dude. Oh, now down at the 1-yard line. I've been nuts. That would have been an Omari and Hampton touchdown, like for show. 3rd and 13. Come on, Chart. No penalties. No penalties, please. It feels like that show, no whammy. No whammy, please. No whammy. It'll be an underneath pass to the receiver. Incomplete. Hits the dirt. Get down, Mr. President. And it is 4th and 13. And they're going to punt it from inside their own end zone. Chargers expected to have decent field position here. Let's go, dude. Fourth and 13. Here comes the punt. It's up. Tarheeb still is the returner. He's got the football. Rounding the corner past the 40. And the Chargers will start at their own 40-yard line. Could have been a better return if I'm being honest, but they're down Darius Davis this week. Decent starting field position at the 41 at least. Get my man KLS in the punt return. I think he returned one this game. But they're going to call an 11-yard return by Tarheeb still. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 41 when we're back from break. Chargers offense has looked to find somewhat of a rhythm. But it didn't amount to points last drive. It's been all Omari and Hampton. Oh, man, dude. Yes! Want to see more. And give us one more Keenan reception for all the fantasy people out there. We're very close. We're very, very close. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't want to jinx myself here. Maybe I won't. I have an underdog entry that looks pretty good. Maybe I will tell you guys just to help keep an eye out for me. I need one catch from Alvin Kamara. And I'm going to hit a pretty big one. So if you guys keep an eye on Alvin Kamara for me, hit me up in the chat if it happens. I need 3 total receptions from Alvin Kamara. And if it hits, that's all I'm saying. You guys keep an eye out for me. Director, he needs 3 receptions, I think, to hit 1,000 for his career. Yes, he would be one of 16 receivers ever to hit 1,000 receptions in his career, making NFL history. He can do it in this game, for sure. And if he plays another season, which a lot of people are anticipating, he could pass Antonio Gates as the best receiver in a lot of different categories in Chargers history. In terms of receptions and stuff, right? Could be crazy. Yeah, I'm ready for some more Amari and Hampton, man. And yeah, please keep an eye on Alvin Kamara for me. I need one catch from him in the entire fourth quarter. If that can happen, that would be pretty cool. And they're not out of this game. I just noticed the score. It's 16-21. Is that right? Against the Bills? That is crazy. Go Saints. Go Saints. You guys aren't going to hate me if I check my fantasy team real quick, right? Bijan Robinson, 25 points so far. Let's go. Here comes 2nd and 7. It was Amari and Hampton, by the way, on a 3-yard carry that got us there. Second and 7. Hampton's going to get another carry. Nice cut, but caught from behind. It'll be a 1-yard gain. It was Brian Burns that time with the tackle from behind. Taking another look at it. Blocking is so bad. Blocking not great. It'll be 3rd and 6. Come on, Chargers. We need points, man. We need points. This is good starting field position. Do not waste this. Watch out for the pressure. Herbert, got to get rid of it. Intercepted. There is a flag. It'll be stopped short of the touchdown. What is the flag? What is the flag? What is the flag, please? Is it on the return or is it before the play? Giants are celebrating. It feels like it's after the interception. PI on the offense. Giants get the ball inside the 5. Director, what is happening? I don't know. Are they not going to review the pick? Teasing Titan, thank you, dude. First and goal. It's up the middle. Scattaboo gets nothing. Man, we had great field position that drive too. So what happened is that Lad McConkey fell on a rub route. And it happens. It happens. McConkey, not one of his best games. Scattaboo pitches it forward. Touchdown, Giants. That blows, dude. That blows. James, thank you for the gifted membership, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Locked out the 2. Double agent. Okay. So there's a flag again. Is it on us again? Touchdown. And they're going to hit us with unnecessary roughness on the defense. And they're going to go for 2 now. So the Giants now up 2 possessions. They're going to try and make it a 21-10 game. Chargers continue to shoot themselves in the foot, dude. We got to be up to close to 120, 130 yards in penalties this game. Two-point attempts. It's Scattaboo in for the 2 points. It's a 21-10 game. Still 3 minutes left in the third for what it's worth. But holy cow, dude. A lot of misfortune in this game, unfortunately. Lad McConkey falls down. Easy interception, Giants. Dexter Lawrence, hand up in the air. Ball deflected back in his arms. Almost a touchdown. It is insane. On top of that, dude, holy crap. This is the worst game I've seen in terms of penalties in a long time. Let's see. Penalties. Chargers hit. Okay, so not 100 yet. 12 penalties for 96 yards. 12 penalties for 96 yards. Almost double the penalties of the Giants and over double the yardage. And I got to be honest, guys, it's not, I mean, there are a few where I was like, what is that? Why is this happening? But a lot of it self-inflicted. 100 penalty yards is insane. Absolutely insane. Still 2.5, or say almost 3 minutes in the third quarter. Chargers, again, they're 1 touchdown away from being right back in it. I don't have a lot of faith outside of Cam Scattaboo that they're going to find anything on offense. Like, we gifted them a touchdown just now. Need 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter? Yes, we do. Fortunately, the Chargers have proven to be a fourth quarter team this year, so it's absolutely not over, but 12 penalties is absurd. Absolutely absurd. Come on. We need a bounce back drive by Justin Herbert in the offense. What guts me the most is that was starting at the 41-yard line. Good starting field position, couldn't capitalize. So 10-21 is your score with 2:49 left in the third quarter. Herbert with 2 interceptions on the day. Here comes the return. Who was it that time? That wasn't bad. I think that was KLS. Yeah, Keandre Lambert-Smith on the return that time. Back to the 34-yard line. First and 10, Chargers. Okay, here we go. Chargers need a heck of a bounce back here on offense. We need to score, and I would like to score pretty quick here. First and 10. Are we going to lean Omarion? Are we going to go back to QJ? What is the move here? It's a play action. Herbert underneath is going to hit his fullback, Scott Matlock, who picks up a yard.
I told you,
Creative King.
season is going to be done with this O-line hurt. Herb can't do anything without time. I got that feeling the rest of the year looks like this. It's going to be one of those injury-ridden seasons.
Again, you're completely correct on, like, the severity of the injury situation right now, but the chances that we get Alt back in like 4 or 5 weeks are pretty good, hopefully, at this point. And that could really swing things. We need help regardless, though, at tackle, or I should say at interior O-line, where the Chargers, by the way, are going to hit Gadsden for a first down. Let's go. But we have to remember there are players that can supplement bad blocking, right? Herbert is one of the best in the league. Omarion Hampton is proven to be insane. We have to survive until we get Joe Alt back, and I think our slate of games leading up to maybe his return give us a shot at it. So don't give up hope yet, my man. Don't give up yet. I think we are still very much so in it. First and 10, it's Omarion Hampton. Hampton, 10 yards! Oh, 20 yards! 30, 40, all the way to the end zone! Touchdown! Chargers! Omarion Hampton! Oh! I think I just won a lot of money, dude. Chargers are back in it! Omarion Hampton, 54-yard touchdown, dude! What? Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Woo! Are we going for it? We're going for 2? New York's going to take a timeout. Dude, oh my God. Eight's in the chat everywhere, man. Michael Boyd with the 5 darts. Mom is overrated. Big love, dude. Omarion freaking Hampton. Holy cow. That is my guy, dude. I gotta check Underdog here, guys. Right after the 2-point attempt, if they're gonna go for it right now, yes, they are. And then I gotta check Underdog. I think we just won a good amount of money here. 2-point try. Here we go. I'll grab the super chats here in just a second. Omarion Hampton swinging to the outside. Justin Herbert, he's gonna keep it. He's going to the end zone. He's in. Yeah, baby. The Chargers are 3 points away from tying this thing up. Justin Herbert, you are an animal. They said they're going to look at it again. It looks like he's in. It definitely looks like he's in. Dude, let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, I got to hit Underdog here real quick, dudes. You guys go on a journey with me? Okay, so I was pretty bullish on Omari and Hampton. We need, okay, so outside of this, right, we need one catch from Keenan Allen in the fourth quarter, and there's some change in the third quarter, right? This would hit for 64, all right? And this, by the way, this is one of the free picks that we got already. This one could still definitely hit for 125, all right? And now we got the Omarion hit here. One more catch by Keenan, one field goal by Cameron Dicker, and a few more passing yards. I mean, this one needs a lot of help. And this is the one for the no sweat, right? So if we lose this one, we get it back in bonus cash. So that's fine. I know I had a lot of Omarion this week, though, dude. Here comes the return, by the way, by the Giants. Singletary, decent return. Josh Allen, one more touchdown. Keenan Allen, one more reception. Pays $355. We hit on this one already. So we already hit on this one. What is this one going to get us? 128. Let's go. We missed on this one. Oh, my gosh, dude. Alvin Kamara got his third catch. I just won $500. We just won $500. And a lot more, dude. You're starting to add some stuff at very minimum. We just won $500 on Underdog. Let's go. That's a big win right there, dude. That is huge. That is huge. Sorry, we're okay. One more thing. We got more. Few more passing yards for Josh Allen. We'll hit another 134. This is a big Underdog day, dude. Holy cow. Huge potential. And then we got more in the afternoon. Here comes the next carry by Scattaboo. He'll pick up a first down. We just won $500, dude. And then some. 628. One more reception will be another 64. That's huge, man. That's huge. Let's go. Let's go. Here comes Jackson Dart. He wants to pass. He's not going to go anywhere. Derwin's got him. That's a sack. Derwin James. Holy cow, man. What a day. What a day! Simple Hands, what's up, baby? Chargers and Omari and Hampton are going absolutely nuts right now, dude. Derwin James just hit that sack. Eric Black with the $5 holla. QJ being a top 5 wide receiver statistically in the league, just like I predicted, definitely on my bingo card for 2025. Yes! Yes! I'm sure every Chargers fan predicted it. Thank you guys so much for all the support today, man. I truly, truly appreciate that. Lockjaw with the 2. What a spark. Creative King. 4 or 5 weeks give Denver and Kansas City a time to catch up. If we don't win, is my fear. And Washington next week playing well. Need that big-time touchdown. I think we are definitely not dead in the water yet. Definitely not dead in the water yet. We got ways around the offensive line, and just like we saw now, with Omari and Hampton, he might be our answer, dude. Holy cow, what a run by Omari and Hampton, dude. And he is maybe my most drafted player in fantasy. $21 points on the day so far. Woo! Woo-hoo! Wow. What a day so far, man. Let's get that dub. Eric says, QJ, I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's never too late. Get those apologies in. QJ is here. And if you guys are wondering what's going on, we are waiting for the fourth quarter to start. The Giants will have the ball at the 45-yard line with a 2nd and 16 in front of them. Brolax says he's going to copy your picks. There are certain games that are a really good idea to copy. I'll say this. I maybe have like a 50% hit rate on games not the Chargers, but the Chargers we have a pretty good record with. This week in particular when it's a good matchup. 2nd and 16 underneath. It's number 18 who somehow picks up the first down. Wow, big play by Darius Slayton. First down at the Chargers 38-yard line. Come on, defense. Bend, but do not break. Bend, but do not break. We are down 3. Giants, field goal range. We got to push them back. 1st and 10. It's a carry by Scattaboo, and he's going to break the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, breaks the third tackle, and picks up 2 yards. Correction, 1 yard. Scattaboo's insane, dude. Scattaboo is absolutely insane. It's just what an effort by Scattaboo to stay on his feet. 2nd and 8. It's Jackson Dart looking. He's scrambling. He's trying to find some space. And he's going to get taken down. It's a sack. Justin Aboigbe, the second-year edge, takes down Jackson Dart. It is 3rd and 14 at the 42-yard line. That's what we needed. We needed to push them back. Let's go. 3rd and 14. Oh, Darius Slayton had us beat, too. Lucky that the pass rush got home. 3rd and 14. It's Jackson Dart looking. Lot of time. Come on, Chargers. And they're going to finally get him down. Jackson Dart tried to take off, picks up maybe 2. And it's 4th and 12. Do the Giants try from the 40-yard line? Honestly, if I were the Giants, I would punt. Try and pin the Chargers inside the 10. Wow. Scattaboo is him for sure, but so is Amarian. My 3 top running backs to the last draft, outside of Genty, obviously, Omari and Hampton, Quinshawn Judkins, and Cam Scattaboo. Those were the 3 guys I was pulling for the Chargers, because obviously I didn't think we were going to get Genty. Fair catch. Chargers will start with the football at the 9-yard line. Brusso with the $2 holler. Reach up and bring it down. Offense needs to get some, or continue building on that momentum. Omari and Hampton has just been such a godsend for this team. Wow. Where's Allen? Allen's been good. He's got 4 catches on the day. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Box score, Chargers, receiving, Keenan Allen, 4 for 29. I mean, like, not crazy. He's got the 4 receptions. We need one more, please. One more, please and thank you. Already a huge day on Underdog. Hey, Hugo, I hit on Hampton pick. Need 1 reception from Allen and like 120 from Herbert. Oh, the 120 is going to be tough. But I mean, yeah, in the fourth quarter, that is kind of tough. But you have a flex, right? Because I think Allen, 1 catch in the fourth quarter, absolutely doable. Did Dalton Kincaid just score? No way. Did we just hit on another one? I needed 2 touchdowns. Okay, we're close. We're very close. I need 1 reception from Allen, and that'll be another dub. Here comes Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Herbert looking to pass. Gonna throw to the sideline. Incomplete, looking for Quentin Johnston. It's 2nd and 10. Time to turn on the fourth quarter Chargers. Reno, thank you so much. We'll get that in just a second. Here comes 2nd and 10. And it's Keenan Allen. No way! Hey, Hugo, we're eating. We're eating. Let's go. It's a pickup of 8. Would love a first down. But holy cow. We just hit on another on Underdog. That's another $355 hit. Holy cow. And the $64. Another $400, dude. Third and 2. Oh, it's in and out of the hands of a receiver. It'll be 4th down. Don't go for it. Punt it, punt it, punt. Still have a whole quarter to get 3 points, man. Whole quarter to get 3 points. Punt it away. Bad starting field position. Dude, the O-line's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. JK's also been on fire today, man. Let's see if he can give us another one. Insane. No, it went out of bounds. It'll be a good... Man, dude, he was on fire today, and that's definitely not a bad punt. Or not a good punt. Terrible, terrible punt. So now Jackson Dart and the Giants are going to start where? At the 45? Ugh. I jinxed it. Reno with the $5 holla. Let's blast this anthem in the background. POD. San Diego Chargers. Yes, please. 1st and 10 Giants now. First and 10. It's going to be Singletary up the middle. He'll pick up about 5. And now they're at the Chargers 42-yard line just like that, dude. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. 2nd and 4. Here comes the next run. Singletary picks up the first down. You got to slow down the run, dude. We're at the same point we were just a second ago. Got to push them back now. 3 points still keeps it within range for the chart. You absolutely cannot allow a touchdown here. You got to stand up. 1st and 10. Dart. Pressured. Throws. And Slayton's going to pick up 8. 27-yard line of the Chargers. Got to bend but not break here, dude. Cannot let up a touchdown. Cannot let up a touchdown. Cannot let up a touchdown. Singletary's loose. Singletary inside the 20. Where's Scattaboo? Giants now in the red zone of the Chargers. 9 minutes left. Come on, man. Come on. First and 10. It's an underneath pass. Number 17 breaks the first tackle. Second tackle. He's out of bounds. Luckily, only a pickup of 5, but now they're at the 13-yard line of the Chargers. Come on, man. Let me see some lightning bolts in the chat, dude. We need some good mojo. We need some good mojo. Defense cannot allow a touchdown here. That would be disastrous. Here comes another carry by Singletary. He's going to pick up the first down. No, they're going to say he's a yard short. 3rd and 1. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. Come on. Let's make a play. Let's make a play, dude. Stand tall right here. Come on, baby. Come on, defense. Come on. Hold him to 3, and we have hope. Let him score a touchdown, and we're pretty down bad. Come on, man. They're going to challenge the spot. So they're replaying it right now. So we're waiting to hear the ruling on the field of whether or not it's a first down. They called it 3rd and 1. And then Dayball challenged. They would be, if they convert, it would be first and goal from the 10, maybe the 9. But either way, dude, the Chargers defense needs to stand tall here. Like, if it's third down, if it's fourth down, whatever. Like, we got to get off the field. You've got to get off the field. Hold them to 3. Like, you literally no choice at this point of the game. So they say they moved the ball up a little bit, but it's not a first down. 3rd and 1. Jackson Dart takes off with it. He's not going to get it. Oh, he broke the tackle. No! First down. No! There is a flag. It's against us. It's against us. Offside on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. They'll be at the 4-yard line. That puts us definitely over 100 yards on penalties today, dude. So either way, it would have been a first down. 13 penalties for 102 yards on the day. Giants 7 for 38. You got to imagine they're going to try and run this thing in, man. They're also milking the clock at this point a little bit. Under 8 to play. You have to stand tall here, Chargers. Please. Here comes the carry. It's Scattaboo. He's going to pick up like 4, dude. Like, Y'all got to stand tall, dude. Y'all got to stand tall. Come on, man. A touchdown is devastating here. Please. $73 yards for Cam Scattaboo today. We knew he would be featured. Come on, defense. Come on. Come on. Tight formation. In motion is 17. It's a carry up the middle. Chargers. Hold him. Oh my God, dude. 1 yard. 1 yard, 3rd and goal. Derwin James with the stop there. Scattaboo looked like he was about to score that, man. This is a huge play right here. I'm not looking down until the play is over. 3rd and goal, a touchdown is devastating. You guys got to stand tall. You got to stand tall here. Come on, man. Come on. 3rd and goal. Please. Watch out for the quarterback run, too. Please. 3rd and goal. Ball is snapped. QB run. He's not going to get it. He's not going to get it. Was it Tooley? Was it Tooley? Tooley got the stop. It's 4th and goal. Does that count as a sack, or because it was a quarterback run, he didn't get past the line? Oh, Tooley, 45's in the chat. I'm going to throw the button up anyway. Let's go. Are they staying on the field, 4th and goal? Oh, my God, dudes. Don't jump. Do not jump. Do not jump. 4th and goal, please. They're going to snap it. Dart is looking. He's pressured. He's going to run. Throws into the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete. Holy cow. I'm shaking. Oh, turnover on downs. Oh. Alohi Gilman. I'm shaking, dude. Come on, man. Let's see some 8s in the chat. We need some space to run. Goal line stand. Chargers now down again. Still 3 points. Touchdown wins it. Justin Herbert and the Chargers have it inside the 5. Come on, Omarion. We need some space. He's going to take it on the pitch. He's got some space to the outside. Omarion still fighting. Great first run. Picks up about 8. Second and short. Come on, baby. And the Chargers now in control of the clock, too. Let's get a touchdown, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Second and 3. Giants loading the box. Herbert's got to get rid of it. Goes over the middle. It's deflected. The ricochet almost goes back in the hands of the Giants once again, man. It's 3rd and 3. Chargers still 3 timeouts, under 5 to play. Come on, man. They're going to hit Herbert in the face, and we're not going to get a penalty, by the way. 3rd and 3. Again, the Giants are sending everybody. Got to get rid of that ball fast, Herbert. It's a carry by Omarion, who hits the outside. Omarion's got some space. Omarion Hampton down the sideline all the way to the 40. Oh! Omarion Hampton! Oh! Yes! 30-yard run by Omarion. 30-yard run. Omarion up to 164 total yards and a touchdown today. Play action, Herbert. Surveying the field. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, Herb. Throws incomplete at 2nd down. Chargers at the 40-yard line. Let's go, Hampton. Holy cow. Second and 10. Giants sending the blitz again. Herbert escapes. He's going to go deep. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for KLS. There is a flag. There is a flag. This could be huge. Holding defense. Holding defense. Automatic first down. Chargers now at the 45-yard line. First and 10. Feed Omarion, man. Giants loading the box again. It is a carry for Omarion. Omarion gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picks up a yard. 2nd down. Come on, Chargers. Come on. Second and 9. Herbert, again, they're blitzing again. Got to get rid of it fast. Giants send 5. Herbert over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for QJ. 3rd and 9. You got to imagine we're in 4th down territory now. With under 4 minutes to play, it's a 3rd and 9. Pick up some yards. Make it a manageable 4th down. They threw a flag and then picked it up. Third down and 9. Again, you got to imagine this is 4th down territory. I might actually hand this off. No, Giants are loaded again. You got to throw this fast, Herb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the line. Herbert, throw it! Now you got to punt. You have 3 timeouts. Pin them if you can. Got to punt. Quentin Johnston got held again. And he was wide open. It's not over. But it's a tough hill to climb. 3 timeouts and 3 minutes left. Here comes the return. And it's inside the 30, just past the 25. All right, here we go, defense. This is for all the marbles. You got to get the football back. It's under 3 minutes to play. You've got to get this football back. They're going to be running it a lot here. Scattaboo gets the carry. Picks up 3 or 4. There is a flag. Offsides on the Chargers. 5-yard penalty, first down. New total, 14 penalties for 107 yards. Here comes Scattaboo. It'll be 2nd and short. Remember, it was 1st and 5 a second ago. Did the Chargers start burning timeouts? I don't know, dude. Yeah, they're going to use their first. Come on, Minter. We really need a stop, dude. It's at the 34-yard line. If they get a first down here, we still have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts, but your back is literally up against the wall. Come on, defense. Come on. 2nd and 2. It's got to be Scattaboo, right? It is Scattaboo. He's going to get swallowed up behind the line. Chargers take another timeout. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Come on, baby. Lightning bolts in the chat, dude, right now. I need some energy. I need some vibes. We need help. Chargers with 1 timeout left cannot let up a first down. First down, it's pretty much over. If they get a stop, we have a chance with Justin Herbert. What do the Giants do here? Do they throw and risk giving the Chargers a timeout down only 3 points? Or do they run and try and drain the clock again? This is huge right now, guys. Huge. 3rd and 5. Do not get drawn off sides. It's going to be Dart. Dart looking over the middle, wide open. Henley almost stripped that thing out of there. If the Chargers get the ball back, it's going to be with under a minute. First down, game's over. Scattaboo broke the first tackle, picked up 5, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, folks. Here's the situation. Giants run it twice. That's 90 seconds off the clock if we get a stop. That puts us at about 30 seconds of hope for the Chargers to get a field goal to tie it. It's not looking pretty. Not looking good. It's not over. It's not over, but it very slim chance. Very, very slim chance. We would have a lot to talk about in this one, man. Particularly O-line and penalties. Brutal. 14 penalties for 107 yards is just absurd. Not giving up until the very last second. But a very steep hill to climb here. Very steep hill to climb here. Come on, Chargers. Lightning bolts, dude. Chargers, this is the last chance here. Literal last chance. Cannot let a first down. Here's the carry. It's going to be a stop. Third down coming up. So the Giants, they can do something here to help us if they want. If they throw and go incomplete, that gives us about 1:15. So I'm almost kind of hoping they throw it. And we get a stop that way. But you have to imagine that they're going to run this thing. 3rd and 5. It's Scattaboo in the back. And he's fighting. He's going to be down. And the Chargers are going to have this thing with about 30 seconds left. And they're at the 46-yard line, so you got to imagine that this return, if they do have one, is going to be around the 15 or the 20. So you're looking at really hitting those sidelines. Ain't over till it's over. The Giants will take their timeout with 30 seconds left. Now, there's also a decision to be made here, which is difficult because we don't have our starting Darius Davis out there. So I'm hoping that one of the coaches has the returners off to the side explaining this. But if it looks like the return is not going to be fruitful, which probably 80% chance of that, you either want to wave that in or let it roll into the end zone if you can. Because a return is going to milk like 5-6 seconds off the clock. So you really do want to make sure that whoever's out there has the awareness to know what to do in that moment. 4th and 4. Fourth and 4. And it is going to be returned. Tarheeb still finds an angle. He's milked 7 seconds off the clock so far. It's going to leave us with 18. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. You should have waved it in. That's the one thing you couldn't do. We went from having like 25 seconds to now 18 seconds. Can't do that. $18 seconds left. You have time for 2 throws, maybe. Giants are only sending 3. Are they sending 4? They might be sending 4. Is that enough time for the Chargers to get something downfield? The line blows up immediately. Herbert airing down the middle of the field. Incomplete. Looking for Quentin Johnston. Fortunate we did not catch that. Because the middle of the field would have kept the clock going, and we probably don't get the kneel down there. You got to hit the sideline. Have to hit the sideline. Herbert's got a big arm, man. I'm also kind of calculating the odds of getting a PI call. You probably do just want to air it out, I guess, twice here. Giants take their last time out. But we'll need a miracle here. We need a miracle. $13 seconds left. This has to be out of bounds. I really don't see a scenario where this works out for us if it's down the middle of the field. You've got to hit the sideline. I don't know why the Chargers are going tight here. They should be playing spread. Justin Herbert, he has a little time, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. He's going deep down the middle. It is caught, but 5 seconds left. It's over. You had to hit the sideline, man. You had to hit the sideline. Three and 1 Chargers. First loss against the Giants. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Offensive line completely decimated. Penalties up the wazoo. 14 penalties for 107 yards. Penalties killed us. Offensive line killed us. Not having Joe Alt killed us. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. Dak Start played good. Now that we're past this game, I'm pulling for him. I'm worried about his accuracy. It feels like he's not accuracy. That's the wrong word for it. Just balancing out his dual threat through the air. Seems to be a pretty decent threat on the ground. That one's tough, man. That one is tough. Well, before we jump over to Bleacher Report, we have a live stream over there in just a second. Wanted to show you guys something. It's important. It's important. We're down bad in terms of injury. We found some pretty great things on the offense. I think Omari and Hampton is for real. I think everybody's aware of that now. But taking a look at the schedule, we have some time to sort this out. Fortunately, the worst of our schedule to start the season were these 3 games, and we won. Everything that could go wrong went wrong in this game. We follow up versus Washington, sneakily good. Miami, Indianapolis, sneakily good. But then Minnesota, good defense, but we'll see what happens there. Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Vegas. Very realistically, you can win 5 of those games. Very realistically. Which would put the Chargers, what? At 10 wins? No, at 8 wins. 8-4 by the bye week or by week 14. And then this is where it gets tough again, man. Philadelphia, Kansas City, Dallas, and Houston are kind of up in the air for me, and then Denver. So 3 really tough games to close out the season. But by that time, we're really hoping we have some guys back. We need Khalil Mack. We need Joe Alt. We have a ton of injuries that are just hemorrhaging this team on both sides of the ball right now. It's tough. It's tough. But at the end of the day, man, 3-1 is definitely better than what I thought we'd be in the first 4 weeks. I thought maybe 2-2. You know, I felt that we would beat New York, obviously, and then Vegas. I thought maybe Denver and Kansas City would have us. So still off to a really good start, but just such a shame that this one got away from us. Every single thing that could go wrong went wrong. which is fine. You can say it's freaking excuses if you want, T, but it's the fact. The fact of the matter is you had how many people on that offensive line that didn't know what they were doing that led up to 104 yards in penalties, that led to all of the stops on offense that really blew up our drives. It is what it is. Be mad today, bolt up tomorrow. I haven't said that in a while. That's a good sign. But fortunately for us, the next stretch of games, 5, 6, 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the next stretch of 8 games all feel very winnable. To give this team a little bit of time to get healthy. Bye week, week 12 is going to be very, very needed. Very, very needed. But it's tough out here. Bobby Sullivan, we're good. People, 3-1, still in the lead. Yeah, technically, yeah, still in the lead in the AFC West. Line will be fixed. Herbo will. Yeah, we got to do something on that offensive line, man. It's terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. 2 interceptions cost us 11 points. I think 1 is definitely kind of on Herb. It would have been covered, but let's remember, Ladd McConkey fell down. Interception. Ball was batted in the air, miraculously came down back into the defender's hands. Those are the interceptions. It sucks, but it's really difficult to avoid those as a quarterback. Really difficult. Didn't scramble a single time. Could have scrambled more, yeah. I'll say that, sure. I'll say that. The interceptions, I maybe put 1 of those on him. But we got some reflection. We got some time to reflect on this game. I got some crow to eat this weekend too, man. I guarantee you those Giants fans are going to be up in that last video. Jackson Dart had the most hysterical face in one of the photos. They had me giggling like a little girl. Just thinking about it now reminds me of that Peter Griffin joke that makes him crap his pants. But it's not because I didn't like Jackson Dart. We said that several times. It's because of that freaking face, dude. That was it. But anyway, we'll eat our crow. We'll bounce back. We got a lot of work to do on this line, though, man. Without Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater, this team, who would have thought? Who would have thought we'd be missing both of our all-pro caliber left tackles at this point? Lots of work to do out there. But it is what it is. All right, guys, I got to jump over to Bleacher Report. We're going to swallow some tough pills and eat some crow and get ready to talk about next week versus the Washington Commanders. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been the Director. Wish I had better news for you. Really do. And as a reminder for everybody, all right, I am just as much a fan as you guys, and I am just as much devastated over this loss. Unnecessary loss, unfortunate loss. I'm there with you. Sorry it had to go that way. And you know what? I'm going to say it right now, too, actually, before I hop off here. I'm sorry I got everybody's hopes up so much on this game being more or less a guarantee. That's my bad. I own that. I shouldn't have been as confident as I was. I think a lot of that stemmed from my confidence in Amari and Hampton. Very hyped to see him and his career, considering just how confident I was in him being a prospect coming into the league. And at least that part is working out. 165 yards, touchdown, that's awesome. But I got to be more careful not setting you guys up for such huge disappointment. That's my bad. All right? I'll catch you guys in Bleacher Report here in a minute, man. Big love. On the action this season with Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game. Select higher or lower between 2 and 8 players and compete for up to 325 times your entry. Use code DIRECTOR when signing up to receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.